Hey, I want to say first off, my brother posted another video and it's really good. He goes into detail about his side. I talked about what I remember about us starting to get into music in the late 70s and into metal and how we first heard punk rock, and he talked about it. And you guys got to listen to it. It's really good, really good. And I think you guys will see what I'm talking about. I will link this latest video right below. Anyway, so doing that walkthrough the House of Rock when I was in the basement telling the story, I remembered another story that had to do with Kurt talking about labels, and this would have been probably in '89, I'm going to say. With dates, I'll do the best I can to remember. Sometimes if I look up dates on their list, because everything's documented, it kind of helps sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. But it would have been after Bleach came out, and I think after the Blue single came out. Anyway, I went down just to hang out with Kurt. It was just Kurt. See, when Mom split from my father, she remarried and moved to Lacey, and Lacey is like basically connected to Olympia, and that was like 1988. So it was right about the time I started hanging out with Kurt. So a lot of times I would go down and see Mom. I would also go and see Kurt. Anyway, so I was hanging out there, and I was not 21 at that time, and I asked Kurt if would buy me. I paid for it. If he would buy me a cooler, like a California cooler. So we went up to the store, and we were walking down I remember this very specifically because it may have been one of the first times he talked about labels. I talked with him a few times about labels. Maybe I can mention that. The other one that comes to mind in the same video, I'll just do that. So we're walking back to the beer, like talking. I remember he said that on tour or something, wherever they were, they went somewhere where they were hanging out with some people from some labels, and somebody specifically was talking about, hey, you should write some more songs like Blue. And I remember Kurt's, like, it kind of pissed him off. Like, he was like, I was kind of offended, like they were trying to, basically he was saying, like, some of the labels they talked to, like, that's what they said. He was quoting what labels were saying. They were trying to get Nirvana to play, a certain way or something, right? Anyway, I thought that was kind of interesting. And that wouldn't have been the same day, but another time, he had actually told me that they were about to settle with Hollywood, and that would have been obviously before they signed to Geffen, but I remember Kurt specifically saying Hollywood Records. Specifically. Like that was like the top of the list. So anyway, I thought I'd share that stuff. Like, in the basement there where I was hanging out with Kurt, I remember him talking about, just getting the record deal and all these conversations with him before about, like he they had mixed emotions about what to do, like what major to go with, because they were getting approached by a lot of labels, no doubt about it. So I wanted to share that. So it's cool, man. That walkthrough sparked some memories for sure. So anyway, thank you again. Check out my brother's channel. My Bruce's. Anyway, yeah, check out Bruce's channel, and I will link it. Alright, thanks, bye.